By now you must have understood the meaning of saturated solution. Now we will discuss about unsaturated solution. If the amount of solute contained in a solution is less than the saturation level, it is called an unsaturated solution. To understand unsaturated solution, let us take the same example like we discussed for saturated solution. Suppose if I have taken 50 ml of water, in that 50 ml of water if we have added 5 gram of sugar and we found that no more additional amount of sugar can be dissolved in 50 ml of water, then that solution is said to be saturated solution, because 5 gram of sugar is the maximum capacity which can be dissolved at a given temperature. So that is about the saturated solution. Now what is unsaturated solution? For unsaturated solution, if you have added sugar, if you have added only 1 gram or 2 gram or 3 gram of sugar in 50 ml of water at the same temperature, then that is said to be unsaturated solution. That means the amount of solute here, it is sugar, it should be less than 5 gram, because 5 gram is the maximum amount which can be dissolved. So it should be less than the saturation level, then that solution is said to be unsaturated solution. Now next one is, what would happen if you were to take a saturated solution at a certain temperature and cool it slowly? Now let us consider the same example. Suppose if we have prepared saturated solution by adding 5 gram of sugar in 50 ml of water at room temperature, which is generally 25 degrees Celsius, and then when we are cooling this sugar solution slowly, what we will find, what will be our observation? So we will find that when we are decreasing the temperature of the solution, then the dissolved solute will separate out, and it will, here it is sugar, so you will find that the sugar crystals, they have separated and they have dissolved at the bottom of the vessel. So what we can conclude? We can conclude that on decreasing the temperature, the solubility can be decreased. That means lesser amount of solute can be dissolved in the same volume of solvent. So here when we have to just put these 2 points together, when we are increasing the temperature, the solubility can be increased, and when we are decreasing the temperature, solubility can be decreased. So this is about the general or the basic concept of solubility, and why the term temperature at a given temperature is very important, because when we are changing the temperature, that means whether we are increasing or decreasing the temperature, then solubility of the substance can be changed. Next one is, we can infer from the above activity that different substances in a given solvent have different solubilities at the same temperature. This you can easily understand. This we discussed already in the second point, and on the basis of that, what we have taken water as a solvent, and we have taken the same volume of water, which is 50 ml, and we were performing that activity at the same temperature. So what we found that when we have taken different solute, then the amount of solute which can be dissolved in the same amount of solvent or in the same volume of solvent at a same temperature can be different. So that is why it is given that different substances, they have different solubility at the same temperature.